In the golden age of a mighty empire, there lived a king who believed he could never be defeated. He ruled from a magnificent palace, commanded the largest army in the known world, and possessed more wealth than any ruler before him. For many years, it seemed as though fate itself had chosen him to rule forever. But everything changed one morning when a mysterious prophet walked into the royal court and delivered a warning that shook the entire empire. Your Majesty, you have only 7 days left to live. The entire court burst into laughter. Some thought the old man was crazy. Others thought he was joking. But the prophet never smiled. He simply repeated the warning. 7 days. The king was furious. He ordered his guards to throw the prophet into prison. Then he returned to his throne as if nothing had happened. But that night, he couldn't sleep. What if the prophecy was true? The next morning, the king called for his wisest advisors. He asked them one question: am I really going to die in 7 days? No one had an answer. As the days passed, strange things began to happen. The king started seeing danger everywhere. He stopped trusting his servants. He stopped trusting his generals. By the 6th day, the king was no longer thinking like a ruler. He was thinking like a man trying to escape death. So he made a decision. He left the palace and hid inside the safest fortress in the entire kingdom. The walls were thick. The gates were locked. Hundreds of soldiers stood guard. "No one can reach me here," the king said. For the first time in days, he felt safe. Then the 7th day arrived. The king waited. Morning passed. Nothing happened. Afternoon passed. Still nothing. The king began to smile. Maybe the prophet was wrong after all. Maybe he had beaten fate. Then suddenly, a loud crack echoed through the fortress. The king looked up. The ceiling above him was breaking apart. Before he could run, massive stones came crashing down. Within seconds, it was over. When the news reached the prison, the prophet was brought before the court. "Did you do this?" they asked. The old man shook his head. Then he said, "No, the king wasn't destroyed by fate. He was destroyed by the fear of it. And that is how the most powerful king in the empire lost everything in just 7 days."